Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, whom may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a quick lesson, and Lord willing, share an article with you, Akiyam and Akwav, pretty much showing you the division, okay, within the house of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, we're living in a time now where this man's being fully exposed. And Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is leaving no stone unturned, man. Okay, this man's history, okay, is testifying against him. Okay, and one main part of this man's history, okay, that proves that he is the arch enemy of Yasha Allah, okay, of us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true biblical Israelites. Well, all we got to do is take a glance back into history, man. All we got to do is look into as recently as the transatlantic slave trade, man, okay, and during the time of Cristobal Colon, prior to that, in the 1400s, okay, when this man came over here with the French and with these other European settlers, persecuting the northern kingdom first, okay, and then pursuing a slave trade, okay, in the form of stealing Israelites that were evading Roman persecution. They were in Western and Northern Africa, okay. You had Esau go over there, and them Europeans, them Edomites, go over there and steal Jake off that land, okay, and bring them over here. All right, and it was all in efforts to fulfill biblical prophecy. Okay, we understand that. But ultimately, there's a penalty, okay, for those atrocities, man. You see? And now Esau's in the position now where he's trying to point the finger. You know, oh, he did it. No, he did it. No, they did it. You know, we weren't a part of that. Our forefathers, that was our forefathers. We weren't there. See? But hey, no. Okay? What you're gonna find out is that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai executes justice and judgment, okay, through that bloodline. Okay? You are your forefathers, man. You see? You are your forefathers. And we are our forefathers, man. You see, we're the same people that you people were persecuting, hanging, burning at the stake, dismembering, okay? We here. And this article is going to show you that these individuals, these Edomites, are scared, man. Okay, they're in a position now where they're scared because they see, hey, they see that their end has come. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, before I grab this article, let's grab this first. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 3. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. You know, he was speaking to them scribes, trying to say he had the devil on him. He was doing all those miracles through Beelzebub, which is pretty much a variant of Satan. Okay, but listen to what the Lord said. Oh, it's right here, Salakia. This is the book of Mark, chapter 3. And let's start at verse 24. And it reads, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand." Okay, and we clearly see there's a divide within America. There's a divide within all these Edomites, man. Okay, we can't forget them Russians are Edomites, man. Them Russians, they're Edomites, man. And here it is, there's a division between them and these Westerners, man. Okay? Where, as a matter of fact, pursuing the biblical prophecy, for those of you that don't know, okay, the war to end all wars is going to be between, it's going to be Edomite on Edomite, man. Gog, Magog, which is Russia, against Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, which is America, man. That's going to be the war that end all wars. How about that? Right? But check it out. It said a kingdom divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Look within the belly of America, man. Okay? You have Democrat versus Republican. Okay? You have the North versus the South. It's always been like that, man. Red state, blue state. You see? This man's a nigger at his own table, man. Okay? Hey, look. And now it's really showing its true colors, man. That division amongst them. You know? The book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And that house, okay, the house of Esau, okay, is divided. And we're going to show you that through the Spirit. Right? Continuing on. And if Satan rise up against Satan, Mark 3 and 26, and if Satan rise up against Satan and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end, man. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child, okay, they are the seeds of Satan. Okay, they're the sons of perdition, the sons of destruction. Okay? And they're divided, man. They're divided within themselves. And we're going to show you right now through the Spirit. This is the article. All right, this is from Natural News. All right, and it's dated April 3rd, 2024. Right, and it reads, fact check, right? Most U.S. slave owners, right, 78% were J-ish. You see it? 78%. And that's not a surprise. Hey, they funded those ships, man. Okay? Of course, 78% of them, all of them were Edomites for the most part, man. But the point I'm making here is that they're trying to separate themselves, you know, from the so-called white man. And you're going to see that in this article, right? You're gonna, and now don't get it twisted. You know, you have sellouts amongst Jake, you know. You had other heathens taking part in this whole slave trade as well. You know, when they were doing their trading, you know, over the Atlantic, you know, circling back around, you know, to the west over here, man. You know, you had other nations involved, trading with them, you know, all up in Europe and, you know, back in Africa and all that. You know, them being sprawled, Jake being sprawled out all over there in the east. You know, they all took part. You know, but Esau was leading the charge, is the point I'm making. And as far as Babylon's concerned over here in this land, okay, these Edomites were doing that, man. Okay, starting around the 1500s. You know, 1619 is a pressure point, you know, that's often used, but Jake was being brought over here before that. Right? Let's get this real quick. And we're not going to have to read much into this article, man, to make the point. Right, check this out. When most people think about slavery, their minds instantly rush to images of wealthy, white landowners beating black people on plantations. The reality, though, is that the vast majority of slave owners in American history were J-ish. See what they're doing? They're trying to create a separation between them and the so-called white man. Check this out. At the height of slavery in the United States, a whopping 78% of slave owners came from J-ish ancestry, not white, right? Caucasian and non-J-ish European. Even so, most Americans today have no idea about this because the establishment has been pumping out anti-white propaganda for many decades, blaming non-J-ish white people for what primarily J-ish people were doing. You see what they're doing? They're trying to point the finger. It was them. 78% of them, it was them. Y'all are the same. You're the same people. You come from the same house. You're all Edomites, man. You see, as a matter of fact, okay, that's why you share the same demise. Pursuing the Obadiah 1 and 18, Amalek shares that same demise. Let's show you. Let's go to the scripture real quick. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 24. Let's see, this is what I want. No, Salaki, Exodus, let me see. No, that's not what I want. Bear with me. Is it Numbers? With Ba'alam? When he took up that parable? Here it goes. This is what I want. Here we go. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 25, 24. Let's start up, Salakia. Let's start at verse 17. Now, you know what? Let's start at verse 18. And it reads, now Ba'alam, he was a Moabite prophet that the Lord was dealing with, man. Why? To fulfill his will. Okay, don't ask questions. Just understand that. You see? And what he had, Ba'alam, what he did was Ba'alam ended up falling into a trance, man. Okay? And he damn near seen a vision of the future, man. Check this out. Numbers 24 and 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Edom who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See? Saith, which is their land, right? Also shall be a possession for their enemies. So like, yeah, for his enemies, man. And we know pursuing the Obadiah that the southern kingdom's going to get Esau's land. Check this out. And Israel should do valiantly. See? We're going to do valiantly, man. They're going to be overpowered. You see? Esau's going to be completely possessed. Leading into his our eradication pursuing the Obadiah 1 and 18. Check this out. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, Yahweh Shai, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Here's the point. Check this out. Bear with me. Turn this off. Don't act up on me now. Numbers 24 and 20, and it reads, and when he looked on Amalek, who's Amalek? The chief house of Esau. Okay? Amalek is an Edomite. And we're going to show you that. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations. How? In two ways. He was the first of the nations to have this global dominion on the planet, fulfilling the blessing that Isaac gave him back in Genesis. Okay, the 27th chapter. You see? Fulfilling that blessing, man. Esau's living out his blessing right now, man. That's why he has this global dominion. You see? These Amaleks, they're the international banking families, man. Everybody knows that. You got a nigga in the hood with a do-rag on right now. Okay? With no waves that knows that. You see? Hey, and they were also the first of the nations because when you go into the book of Deuteronomy, okay, they were the first nations to attack Israel when we were on our way out of Egypt. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get that after this. Check this out. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. This is the same fate, okay, that you can read about in Obadiah 1 and 18 pertaining to Edom, because Amalek is Edom. We're going to show you. As a matter of fact, let's jump to that Deuteronomy real quick before we go get that. Here it goes. Yeah, Deuteronomy 25. Here it is. We're being told to remember this man. And that's the spirit, because that's what we're doing right now through this article, man. See? Hey, how about Shem Shai is a man of his word, man. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 25 and verse 17, it reads, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, right? Those that were at the tail end, right, of the pack, right? Even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see, these demons don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Amalek being the chief house, it starts with them. It trickles all the way down to the rest of them. They don't fear the Lord. Check this out. Here's the point right here. Therefore, it shall be, when the Lord Yahweh thy power hath given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, and the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, right, which is what? Israel. You see? That thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek. Thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. Why are they joined in the same judgment as Edom and Obadiah 1 and 18? Because they're the same people. Let's go to Genesis, the 36th chapter. This goes into the genealogy of Edom. Check this out. The book of Genesis, chapter 36, and verse 9, and it reads, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, and Mount Seir. Okay? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This is his genealogy. Check this out. And it's the spirit, because in this chapter, it also goes into dukes. The dukes of Edom. And that's not a coincidence, man. They still have the dukes of Edom to this day. Well, dukes rather. And they're all Edomites, man. You see? That's just a token proving that. Needless to say, let's continue on. These are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, right, which is his oldest son. The son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Bashmath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Katam, and Kenaz. Check this out. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. Okay, these were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. Okay, and when you go into Amalek's father's name, Eliphaz's name, it means my God is fine gold. You see? Which is not a coincidence why they've heaped up all the resources on the planet, having that covetous, greedy spirit that they've been born with. You see, as a matter of fact, just to prove it through the spirit. Genesis 36.
Strong's H464. Eliphaz.
Right, Eliphaz, right? His name means what? My God is fine gold. You see that? Again, giving credence to why these damn demons, these small hats, are so damn greedy. You see? It all makes sense and it all adds up. And that's why when you go to Obadiah, they're joined in the same judgment. It all makes sense. Because they're the same people, man. They're from the same house. Check this out. Obadiah 1 and 18, it reads, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. The house of Esau. Matter of fact, let's stop there. Let's go here. Real quick. Let's get that word house.
Strong's H1004. Bayath.
Right, Bayath, right? Which is house. Check it out. It's going to what? Let's go on down in the biblical usage. Right, look. home, house of as containing a family, household family, those belonging to the same household. Check this out. Family of descendants, descendants as organized body. So descendants, man. So the people you see before you today were the same people that persecuted us back then, and were the same people you persecuted, man, that were there back then, here now. Why? Because we're from the same house. You see? Jacob, okay? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Southern and Northern Kingdom, all part of the same house. You Edomites, okay? You Russians, okay? You small hats, right? You Westerners. You're all Edomites, man. You Europeans, man. You're all Edomites. You see? You're all Edomites, man. And that's why Amalek is joined into this judgment, as we read in Deuteronomy 25 and in Numbers 25, man. Let's get this. Obadiah 1 and 18. As a matter of fact, I want to get this in the NIV, and we'll close out right here, man. This is the book of Obadiah. Bear with me. This is the book of Obadiah 1 and 18, right? And we'll close out here, and it reads, Jacob will be a fire and Joseph a flame. Esau will be stubble, and they will set him on fire and destroy him. There will be no survivors from Esau. You see that? That's the demise. Okay? The fate. Okay? Of you Edomites, man. Hey, it's in the Bible, man. It's in the scriptures. You see? So all this pointing the finger, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was him. 78%. Okay? With JWs, and you know the other 5% were yeah, hey man, nah, it don't matter. Okay? You're from the same household, man. You are all Edomites. Therefore, all of you are going to have to pay. Thus says the Lord, man. Thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Hey, you reap what you sow, man. You reap what you sow. And hey, and again, the reason why I open up with Mark, hey, this proves that they're falling. Akiyam and Akwaf. Their fall is imminent. Their fall is imminent, man. Why? Because they're clearly divided. You see? So Kahalayam La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All we gotta do is sit back and watch. Like in Egypt. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai opened up on Pharaoh, all we had to do was sit back and watch. Just watch it unfold, man. And that's all we got to continue to do on this side, man. Us men of the Lord, Lord willing, with those men, continue to push His word, right? You believers, continue to stay locked in, right? We all walked out that walk of faith, man. You know, we keep fighting that fight. You know, and Lord willing, stay obedient to the best of our ability, man. And hopefully, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has mercy upon us, man. And we're able to escape, okay, the judgment that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to display on these heathen, man, starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Call Halalim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.